Hey everybody, welcome back to the Crafty Rabbit creation. Oops, sorry. I'm going to be showing you how to make this owl into a SVG for your Cricut. Now, let's get to it. This is called Inkscape. Inkscape allows you to take things that are not SVG and turn it into, and you can do it names and stuff like that, fonts and stuff. It's a really cool software. Now, okay, so what you're going to do, sorry guys, you're going to go get the file that you want. And then you're going to go download it, and you're going to go to File, Open, and go to where you download it, and open it here on this Inkscape. This is a bitmap. You're just going to leave it be. Okay, so there it is. Now you're going to trace it. Trace bitmap allows you to make it into a SV file since it's not originally one. So now you're going to make it into one. So you're going to update there. Now you're going to look at the scans. It's going to be 4, and then you're going to leave it with the colors and as well as no background. Make sure the background button is not checked. The one that's over here on the left hand side, the bottom to always to the right. So you're going to down to 4 scans. Since it's not really complicated, it's black and white, so it's not a big deal. And then you're going to go to colors, and then you're going to update. And then press OK. There you go. Now it's going to be transferring to, it's going to be tracing. That's why you see the stop button right there. And it's working and tracing right now. Okay, so it's all done. Go ahead and go up to top and put that little X button. Now let's check it out. You officially have 2 of them. One scan, one non-scan. So there you go. Now you don't need the one with the colors on them. You just need the black and white one. That's the one that we're working with. So you can just delete that. Click it and delete it. Or cut it any way you want to do. Now we want to get rid of this box. So we're going to go to File and Document Properties. The third to last one, click it. And then you're going to go on the left hand side. It says Borders. And click that. So this takes the border away from it. Alright, close out of there. Now we're going to erase that square box right there. You see at the bottom, we're going to erase that square box. Sorry guys, we're going to erase it, and we just want the image of the owl, the back image of the moon, and we just want the image of the tree. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to a color, and then you're going to go to the square symbol. Hold on, sorry, it's acting a little funny. Okay, there we go. We're going to go to the square symbol right here on the left hand side. Then we're going to pick a color. You can have a color already. And then you're going to click it, and then you're going to drag it to make it the same size or just a little bigger than the image that you're trying to take off. So what you're going to do is you're going to click it. You're going to go back to the triangle. You're going to click it. And then you're going to click the square plus the image. Oh, something's not right. Square image. If it fits, come on, daggone it, fit. Okay, there we go. So click. What the heck just happened? Okay, there we go. Click, and then click again, and then you're going to go to paths. Up in there, up on the top corner, top path equals, you're going to path differences. Differences equals slice. You're going to click it. You're going to hold shift and click difference. Now it's cut. It's officially cut off of your image. Yay! And now we're going to cut the images that we don't need. And now we just have an owl. Now this is where the fun part's coming, because you can pick the colors for everything that you want to change. And that's where the fun part begins. So we're going to go ahead and click inside the moon. We're going to make it dark blue. I think I want it midnight dark blue because I want to do the canvas a certain way. So just click inside the images of the inside of it. Right now I'm just checking something. Something doesn't seem right. Okay, no, it's right. Okay, go ahead and start clicking. There you go. Click, 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 click. And you also want to get inside the crevices too. You want to get in every little aspect to make sure it is completely full color. Now we're going to, if everything is already clicked, we're going to work on the next item, which is going to be Y'all want to do the moon? Oh no, we got to group it first. Okay, so first we got to group this, because if we don't group it, it's not going to save the right way we need it to save. So you're going to move the owl. Alright. We're going to see how everything is separated now, because it's two separate things now. We're going to click the tree, and then you're going to move the owl out the way. This way you have just the blue outline of everything, because see, this has a blue outline of everything. But you're going to group this, so make sure you gather everything. You're going to group it, and then you're going to go to objects, and then you're going to go to group. The thing is that the simplify. See these nodes, right? Nodes. You want to simplify that. Means it's going to make it easier to be smoother cut, like the little notches and stuff. When you cut something Cricut, sometimes it looks weird. Well, you want it to be a smooth cut, a very even smooth cut. That's what we're going to do. Alright, so you're going to do it for both of them. You're going to do it for the picture of the owl and for your blue moon outline. So if everything is already noided up and simplified, you see how it looks now? See that? It's going to be simplified and everything's going to be done that way. So the next thing we're going to do is kind of clean up these lines. Now if you click on the picture, you get these little nodes, triangles, and that way you can make the line thicker or thinner. You want it to make it thicker, especially around the moon, since we're going to change the color of the moon and we don't want the colors to seep into the picture itself. That's something we do not want, guys. Now that we got that finished, let's head on to sorry, something stuck in my throat. Okay, don't forget to group everything. Everything that you'll need to group. Make sure it's grouped perfectly, make sure it's grouped right. This way it's always done, and make sure you do your nodes to make sure everything's smooth, because we want it to be smooth as possible when we transfer it to Cricut Design Space, because that's when it gets kind of crazy sometimes. Now, okay, now we got everything done, so we're going to put everything together, back together, exactly, let me phrase that. We're going to put it back together. Alright, now we got to color the owl. Now the owl inside has to be a different color. We want to work on him next after we put everything back together. Sorry, my daughter said she wanted some juice. Can you go sit down, please? We're going to put it back together. Oh, what is going on? Okay, there we go. Now we're going to color the top of here a silver moon, not a dark one. The silver one is better because it gives a nice effect to it. So we're going to go around. What you can do for Inkscape is when you want to get a closer view, just press the plus sign and the minus sign on your keyboard of your computer. That makes it easier, so you don't have to keep using the little button at the bottom. So plus and minus is a nice feature for you to have. So okay, we got everything. Make sure you get every little crevice that is going to be that silver color, because that's the color we're going to use to cut out. You can change the colors if you like. If you don't really like this one, don't worry about it. Go back. Okay, now we're going to color the owl. So the owl turn, we're going to make his feathers maybe a little golden brown, dark golden brown. I think I want to do his feathers. So just color all that in. Just, same way you did the moon and the tree. Just keep going on and color. I'm not going to show you the whole process because that takes forever. I'm going to show you a few of them so you can just kind of go ahead and do it. And if you mess up, just go to edit and undo. So this way you can fix the problem if you make a mistake. Alright, just go right ahead. Alright, there we go. Alright, so everything's done. Now you're going to minus out. And now you're going to take everything off. So you can group the owl feathers. Because you want the owl feathers to be grouped together and make sure they're right. Because we don't want them to be messy or anything like that, okay? So go ahead and group those together. And you also want to do the nose too. The second arrow with the little squirt, that button right there. You also want to do the nose on these too. Just kind of click in, trying to make it smooth and neat as possible, so it transfers over to the Cricut very easily and very manageable. And make sure you can cut it out easily. You don't want all those crevices. This is annoying. Alright, so everything should be just about done. He should be done. The outline should be done of the moon, and then the moon itself should be done. So you grouped all that, did the nodes, and cleaned them up. Now, this way it looks really, really, really good. Okay, we're going to put everything back together, and we're going to group it. I'm sorry, guys. This is my first time using this software, so it might be some haggling here and there, and then I'm not really used to it. So I apologize, and I apologize for making excuses. If some of y'all think I'm making excuses, it's fine, whatever. But you're going to group all of it together. And now you're going to go to File. Oh wait, I'm sorry, before I go to File, I almost forgot. You want to change the size of it. See, you want to change this to inches. Because if you don't change it to a right size, then it's going to be too big for Cricut. And you know, the larger the file, the longer it takes to download for your Cricut, depending on what kind of computer. And especially my computer sucks, so I have to change every size down. So change it to a size that you know that's going to work for your computer. Just make sure it's nice and, you know, neat and even. So once your size is changed, it's not working right for me. Okay, there we go. That should do it. That should do it. I hope it does. Okay, go to File. You go ahead and go to File. And then go to Save As. And then you're going to make sure you save it in a name that you can find it. So I'll put in House Gift 2. And then you make sure it's on an Inkscape SVG. That second one right there, make sure it's always on that, because you want it to save as an SVG for the Cricut Design Space. That is one thing that you always want to do, is save it as SVG. So once we got that done, we can go to Design Space, go to Upload. See, it's right there. That's the second one I was working on for her too. I'm doing it right in the left one. So go Upload, go to Browse, and you can type in it at the bottom, or you can, you know, just look up, because don't open the file. It'll be at the top too sometimes. Mine does it. I love that feature. Alright, go ahead and pull it down. If y'all hear some noise in the background, it's my daughter. There it is. Now you're going to save it, and you're going to takes a minute. Okay, there it is. And you're going to click it to enter it. So after this, y'all should know how to, you know, work the Design Space. I mean, it's kind of a simple project. I'm only joking. Okay, so see, it was still too large. No matter what I do, my files are always so large. I'm going to change the size in here real quick so I can find it first. That's really annoying when it's too large. Okay, so, and there it is. And I'm going to do is I'm going to change the file again, change the size one more time. I'm going to unlock it. So let's change it to about, let's do 10. 10 or 11 should be good. Alright, and I'm going to make it bigger so I can work with it better. So there we go. See, now you see it's scattered, right? If you already know how to put it together, then it's not a reason for me to explain how to do this. But I'm going to show some people who are still brand new. So you're just going to ungroup it and just put it together. This way it makes it easier for you guys. I mean, it is ungrouping. Ungroup. Say ungroup. Ungroup. Group. I'm sorry if I'm annoying you. I'm just in the hyper mood. My mouth kind of hurts, guys. I'm sorry. I got a toothache, and I think I got an abscess in my tooth, and I really don't like people touching my mouth. So I'm trying to get away naturally with ginger. Oh wow, garlic. Let me tell you, it's disgusting. All right, so make it bigger. And then you're going to make sure everything fits into the crevice. You want everything to fit in the crevice. Oh, see, it disappeared again. You want everything to fit, and there you go. We have it done. Yay!